Hello traders, good day to you all. My name is Christopher Glen. This is bannerlearn.com daily market analysis. Today it is the 25th of December 2014. Let's go to the calendar. Let's see what we've got over there. I really like this holiday period when it's basically forming a reset on the chart, and after that, a week, 2 weeks after this period, we're expecting to see the market, refreshed market, with a lot of expressions of liquidity and solid formation of psychological expression on the charts. If we look over here at the end of this week, we can see that generally the market is pretty closed. Canadian pound, euro, New Zealand, Australian dollar, even Friday will be very, very quiet. Just a bit of announcements, a bit of movement on behalf of the Japanese market, the Asian market. But really, because today's United States and tomorrow's European and the States market will be closed, then generally we're expecting to see low liquidity, um, and it depends on what kind of trader you are. If we're dealing with a binary option market, we're not looking for strong liquidized movements in order for us to make profit. We don't need that kind of movement. We need small deviations, small movements that we can anticipate according to our strategy. And obviously, we're teaching how to use a specific strategy to achieve that kind of achievement, that kind of persistency, depending on your analysis. So as you can see, pretty quiet market, nothing really to expect in terms of this weekend. But let's go to the chart. Let's try to see what we've got over there. So going back to the chart, this is our home-based developed strategy. For those of you who are familiar with it, I'm certain that you can already see that generally the market is giving us a warning sign not to trade at the moment. Very important thing to see is what's going on right now regarding the dollar and regarding the gold. Now, obviously, because of this period, I really and I'm analyzing the market on long-term time frames on a daily chart and not on smaller time frames. I really want to see the general picture because again, just a week from now, we can basically say that the entire market returned to a logical structure. At the moment, because of the announcements, because of lack of the announcements, sorry, because of the slow deviations, slow markets, we can say that the markets, it's not reflecting anything because there isn't any psychological pattern that really works on patterns and movement on the chart. So at the moment, I wouldn't really trade unless you know how to use correlation. Now, if you've seen our course regarding correlation, then obviously you can use that to highlight specific areas that you can trade on even during these very slow and cold days in terms of liquidity. Let's go and see generally what's going on right now on behalf of correlation regarding the strength in the market. So just let me check that the charts are, there we go, just 15. Okay, so we can say that at the moment the market is pretty equivalent in terms of strength and weakness, just that the New Zealand is one of the weakest currencies at the moment, and beside that the Japanese yen is one of the strongest. But we can say that the entire market is really standing aside at the moment, nothing really active. The only thing that we will see over here, which reflects some sort of liquidity, will appear once the announcements regarding the Japanese yen will come out. Then obviously we can take several trades in front of the Japanese yen regarding, depending on the announcements themselves, whether the announcements will deliver strength or weakness. But again, it's a very difficult market to trade a week from now to actually find the potential. And why am I saying that? Because even if let's go to Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday, we can see that generally we do have an operating market. The European market will deliver several announcements. We've got the consumer confidence, very important indication in the market regarding the US dollar. But what I'm saying at the moment is that we need a bit of background, a bit of history that will continue some sort of movement in order for us to analyze charts, because we're not only analyzing charts according to indicators, we're also analyzing charts according to the elliott wave analysis. And the elliott wave analysis needs a bit of information so that we will see some sort of consistency, and according to that we'll be able to follow specific trends. So as I said, at the moment, because next week, even next week on Thursday and even on Friday, we have several closed banks around the world, so closed markets. So we can't really anticipate to see strong liquidized movement. Maybe an impulse movement at a specific time frame because of this such important consumer confidence indication. After that, unemployment claims in the United States, very important announcement as well. But again, we've got no ability to express that through other traders in the market. So I'll definitely stay away even next week. As I said, just a week from now, we will actually begin to see liquidity on Wednesday, even on Tuesday, the 6th of January or the 7th. That will be a good time to join the market again. Now, I began by saying that trading the forex market, for example, is a very, very difficult scenario at the moment. But trading the binary option, we're trying to catch specific fields, specific areas that will highlight potential according to our analysis. But again, I recommend you to do that only if you're familiar with our correlation session. If you watched our correlation session, then you're able to choose the right asset to trade on along the trading session. So again, if you don't know that, just stay away from the market. Don't choose the markets at the moment. And I wish you all the best with your trades. Have a pleasant day, and bye bye.